Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to detect lies. So let's just get straight into the video. Number 1, body movements. Where their hand is on their face. It's crucial because if a person's touching their nose or touching their eyes or touching their forehead or their hair, it might sense that they're nervous and that they're trying to cover up some part of their body that they think might give it away. Also, you also want to pay attention to their eyes. If they're blinking a lot, if they're sort of squinty, if they are sort of like if they just look more nervous than they usually are, you might want to suspect that they're lying. Number 2, their eye contact and what they're saying. If they're stuttering, if they're taking a long time to speak, or if their eye is just not looking at you, looking somewhere else behind them, or is over there, they, one, don't want you to look in their eyes because then they might start sort of stuttering and stuff and being unsure about themselves. And 2, they also want to make it seem like they're not interested in you, but they really are. Not being interested in a person makes them, let's say if you guys or I'm talking to somebody and that person isn't interested in what I'm saying, I lose the ability of what I want to say. I just become like, oh, you don't want to listen to me, sorry, bye. Right? So that's exactly what people do when they're lying. Number 3, what is in their hands? Sometimes people put in something in their hands, like they put in a mug of coffee or whatever. They put in something like an object, like an object between them and this person to seem like they want to do something else. They want to be somewhere else. Or, they're more interested in something else than they are in you. It's mostly the interest in what people are thinking about. You also want to look at, sorry, there's a photo right there that's just so funny to look at. I can't even pay attention. I was not lying there. Okay, so the next you want to look at is, this is a big tip. In case this person looks up and to the right, that means, and if they're a righty, that means they're lying. If they look up and to the left, that means they're telling the truth. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's most likely to. Vice versa with the lefties, and for ambidextrous people, I don't even know. So, now on to the next one. Also, you might want to think about, is this thing called micro expressions, and those are basically expressions that flash on your face for a fraction of a second. And basically what this does is, sometimes you see like that little micro expression that comes in, and there are different expressions. I'll leave a link in the description to a website where you can check it out in more specific detail, but it's really important because it sort of teaches you, it says mostly people do micro expressions when they're lying, and that's most important because, they're lying, they're doing micro expressions. People can't control micro expressions unless people who are really special, really special, that can control micro expressions, because there's something that just comes into your mind for a second before you can control it. It's not in your control, because when you're angry, you think of angry for a second before your mind can control that you're angry. So let's say, you want to start crying, and you have that little small detail on your face before you start crying, before your brain says, no, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, right? That was the worst way to explain that. I just said don't cry 5 times. Sorry about that. I know I'm in a different spot and it just seems really different, but it's just because the camera stopped for a second. So anyway, the last and the very least thing that I need to say for detecting a lie is their emotion. If something has happened, or if they were happy before and now they just seem sad or skeptical or just unsure of themselves, and you can just look in their eyes and see it, definitely lying. How can they become from being happy to sad? Unless you do something like this. If they're happy and then they meet up with them and then you ask them a question and they start lying to you, and then you're starting looking suspicious, go oh, okay, I get it, alright? And they go away happy, you know they're lying. You know that. Because after an argument, after again, sorry. But if they walk away happy, you know something's suspicious, because when you walk away from an argument or from somebody accusing you, you don't walk away happy. You walk away mad for them accusing you, right? So it's a different kind of concept there. So that's the end of this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Gaming will come out vlogs every Sunday or Saturday, and regular videos like this one every Sunday or Saturday. So I'll see you guys all later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe like I always say. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye! I lied. It's not bye now.